Z city, right? And they're looking at that property. Well, what about the jobs in this area? Everybody's losing their jobs and everything else. What would you say about that?
Well, folks on the call, these properties aren't in Detroit, Michigan. I'll tell you that. They're not in Cleveland, Ohio. We're not buying properties where there's a lot of jobs that are being lost. We're looking at working class neighborhoods, and we're going to buy where it works the best. And think about this, folks. It's really a brain-dead decision once they see that sign out that says buy this home, $600 down, $500 a month, when they're renting for $700 or $600. It's really a brain-dead decision for them to own a property. But folks, we don't buy in Detroit. We're not buying in Cleveland. Those properties we're not taking advantage of. We're looking at the properties in 20 states where we know that the system works.
Absolutely, absolutely. There it is on your screen too, with the number, the email, everything else. You've heard it quite a few times. Do yourself a favor for a change. Give yourself an early Christmas present, an early holiday gift. Do something for a change. Do it. I mean, something. Do your due diligence as well, but stop dragging your feet. Stop being the seminar junkie like I was for years, okay? It's okay to keep getting educated. But, guys, look, you know what? We did an event. Don, you remember that in Torrance a couple of months ago? We did an event in Torrance, and we won't say the name of the company, but the initials were TU. And they had some T University, let's put it that way. And they had on right across the hallway, people were paying $10,000 to $20,000 to sit in a classroom with a stack of books. And I'll tell you what, statistics have shown 5 to 10% of the people, only 5 to 10% of the people in those classes actually take action. 90 and 95% don't. And why? It's fear. That's it. How much fear can you have right now? The bottom line is this. You're buying cars that are more money than this. Give me a break. And what I would be doing right now is this. I would be calling all my family, all my friends. You're going to get a copy of this. You're going to get a copy of the audio and the video that you can forward to them. You can sit and watch and listen to it. Right now we're at 90 minutes that we've been on. You can fast forward it to a certain section, look at the slide, do whatever you want. But get in. Get in and get the best selection. And particularly, look, if you've got an IRA that's not doing anything, examine that possibility too. Absolutely. That's the key to all of it as well. Don, do you have anything else that you want to cover also?
Actually, you guys cover everything. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. One of the questions here, I guess we didn't quite understand, but perhaps we didn't quite understand it correctly, but here's one of the questions. Is $18,000 buying me a house or a system? Both. Everything.
Yes.
Closing says everything out the door. $18,997. I guess they're in shock that they're asking a question like that too. So whomever asked that question, there you go, guys. You're buying the whole thing. If you're one of the first, at $1,000, and by the way, there's companies that charge $5,000 in property management as well. So it's unbelievable. 818-889-6006, extension 105. But yeah, I know. I'm shocked too. That's it. Yeah. You should buy 5 of these. I mean, at least, come on. Look at, imagine this. Look, imagine going to your friends. Yeah, I just bought 15 houses. And they're like, what? Yeah, it's about 15 houses. What do you mean you bought 15 houses? Well, I got 15 houses. Isn't that a great feeling? I got 15 houses versus that one $300,000 in Los Angeles. You can even, by the way, I think that 300 is a little low. It might be more like 400 now. It's gone back up a little bit too. But this makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense as well. Now, what about this? For example, let's say there's a little bit of lag time in finding the tenant buyer. I know that you fill them up really quickly, and I know that Joe's very conservative, and he says, well, watch what you say and don't make any claims. And absolutely right, don't do that. But in the meantime, let's say you don't have the tenant buyer in place and so forth, then us as investors, then we're initially responsible for the property taxes, the insurance, and everything else too then initially, of course, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, great. Now the key is this. There's a lot of good people out there. That doesn't mean that they're bad people, but they may have lost their jobs. They may have been evicted. They may have had a medical thing happen, and so you're doing something good for them too. It might be a young couple. Hey, think about this, Don. You're getting a little gray hair now, right? But imagine when you just got out of college, and let's say you were freshly married out of college. Okay? Today, would you be able to afford the average home in Los Angeles, fresh out of college.
Are you kidding
No.
me?
Will, this is a no-brainer. This is fantastic for that young couple that's starting off to look to have a kid, whatever. You're doing them a favor. It's exciting. It's great. You know what a lot of people, too, are doing? Well, that we've gotten, that's really exciting. They're buying these for their kids that are in college and so forth, so they teach them about real estate and about investing and getting them going. And like their college fund, they're doing it like this with getting the kid to own, hey, I own real estate now. And then, they're 18, 19, 21 years old. Isn't that great?
It's a great gift. It's
a
great gift.
Fantastic. This is the best gift that you can get somebody as well. So, that's it, too. So one more time, folks, 818-889-6006, extension 105. And email don@reinclub.com. That's don@REIN club.com. Don, before we let you go, I want to thank you for your melting calculator there a little bit on there. Any parting words that you have before we let you go, Don?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask Will, I understand that you have sold quite a bit. Can you share with us how much you've sold this year? How many properties?
Yeah, Don, sure. In the past 4 months, we sold 2,000 properties, a little over 2,000 properties.
Oh.
But the most important thing is we've actually filled over 1,300 of those properties with owner-occupants. And folks on the call, those properties all weren't sold in month one. This is going on through a 4-month period. So, these properties and the property management company that we use are the real deal. And, just by those numbers, 2,000 properties sold, over 1,300 filled with owner-occupants. It's truly amazing. It's truly amazing.
Wow.
By the way, folks, we're getting on the screen here that people are saying they're not getting a live person, they're getting an answer machine. That's because the phones are ringing off the hook. So go ahead and leave a voicemail, and it's time date stamped as well. 818-889-6006, extension 105, 818-889-6006, extension 105. And leave a voicemail, and they'll get back to you as soon as possible, but they are slammed right now. They are slammed. So please, please, we beg you to cooperate with them as much as possible, and we'll get those out to you as soon as possible as well. Remember, you're getting a house for $18,997, not just the system. That's because of you. Seminar buyers are usually been conditioned to paying that just for the seminar alone. So I like that. That's great. Thank you for that question as well. Will, we want to thank you. Any parting words before we let you go as well?
No, just thanks, everyone, for letting me speak on the call today. Larry and Don, I appreciate the opportunity to share the system and the unbelievable opportunity. The properties that we have are truly amazing, folks. And I want to share something before I go here. I went to Miami. I don't think Don and Larry know this, but we sold 127 properties in an hour in Miami. So, folks, these properties are the real deal here. I mean, you're going to get an unbelievable opportunity. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Folks, what's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year, the restrictions are going to tighten up, and these properties are going to be gone. So take advantage. Call the 1-800 number and email Don and get involved today.
Or call the 818 number if you prefer, too.
818 number, yes.
And by the way, guys, this Sunday on KLSX 97.1 FM CBS Radio, The New Money Show, and you can visit us at thenewmoneyshow.com. We talk about this kind of stuff on the show. Do you think, and by the way, that's the largest FM talk radio station in the nation, do you think we get a few calls from that radio show? I guarantee you we do. And as a result of that, you're getting in before. You're getting in before the big Ron LeGrand event that we're doing this Saturday with a couple hundred people. You're getting in before the radio show as well. Get in now before it's too late. And I guarantee you this, the longer you wait, the less chance you have, but prices potentially can go up. In addition to that, most likely you get caught up in that flow of life, and you never get around to it. You never get around to it. It sits there on the table, sits there, and you never get to it, and you kick yourself later on. Do yourself a favor. Create some wealth. Create some safety for your family. Create something that's a future. Do your due diligence as well, but make sure that you do it correctly. Don't have the fear that paralyzes you. I'm Larry Loic. This is Real Estate Investor Network. Our website's reinclub.com. That's reinclub.com. Will, we enjoyed having you on the call. Thank you once again this evening, and we'll see you folks real soon. Have a great evening. Good night now.
Thank you very much. Good night.